In this video, we will see as a bus receives priority at a coordinated actuated signal with a fixed cycle length of 90 seconds. In this case, the bus will be traveling in an eastbound direction along the arterial, which corresponds with phase 2 at the intersection. Now this phase's green time takes place at the end of the cycle, so we can expect it to end at time 90 in a normal case where no priority tactics are supplied. However, when there is priority, such as green extension, we can expect to see the cycle end at a time later than a multiple of 90. So I have two buses set up to come. One is expected to arrive at the stop line at time t equals 75, which is within the normal green time, which means no priority tactics will be taking place. So we'll see as the cycle ends at time 90 and moves on to another phase. However, the second bus is expected to arrive at time t equals 190, which is 10 seconds after the second cycle after the green for phase 2 ends, or would normally end. But in this case, we'll see as that bus receives a 10-second green extension so that it can get through before red. So let's start things off. We'll be watching the clock down here in the corner. So, alright. Now, there's our clock. We're at 32 seconds. So as I said, the first bus is expected to arrive at the stop line at time 75, which means it'll be appearing on the screen at approximately time 60, because that segment of roadway is about 15 seconds. So the clock is now at 42. And we'll just fast forward till we get to time 60. So time 60. Nothing there. We go to time 60.1, and there's our bus. So now, as we keep fast forwarding, the bus is traveling along, traveling along, traveling along. It's taken about 15 seconds to do that. So now it's stopped, close to the stop line. Time is 75 seconds. So the cycle would normally end at 90. So this green is, there's no priority about it. It's what it normally would have been. The bus makes it through. Now let's watch our clock down here. Remember, phase 2 is going to turn red once we get to 90 seconds. So now we're at 89.9. It's still green. We fast forward to 90, and now we have an amber signal. So we keep fast forwarding. We can watch the intersection as the other phases get a chance to go. And we await bus number 2, which will arrive at a time that would normally be red. So this bus is expected at time 190, which means it'll be entering at 175. So we're approaching 175, 170 seconds, 175. There's our next bus. So normally, the green here would end at time 180, as that is a multiple of 90. So let's watch when we get to 180, or past 180, 180.6. If we look back at our intersection, it's still green. That's because this bus is receiving a green extension. And we'll watch as the green turns to yellow just as the bus checks out as it crosses the stop line and goes through a checkout detector. So it's still green, still green, still green, and slowly crossing turns yellow and then red. So the bus just makes it through. And this is at time 194, so about 15 seconds after the phase normally would have ended due to green extension.